girls, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to customize a lace frontal, and this is just my way of customizing my own. I know there's lots of videos on YouTube, you guys, so this is just me showing you the way how I customized mine for my recent U-part wig that you saw me make. And the first thing I did was I parted out an inch from the front of the closure, and I began to thin out the closure by using a tweezer to pluck out the hairs. And the reason you want to do this, you guys, is to give the frontal a more realistic look, and by tweezing the hairs you kind of thin it out so it doesn't look as puffy, and it just gives for a more natural finish, you guys. And you just want to use your tweezer and just continue to keep tweezing out those hairs, you guys. The next thing I did was I got a scissors type of, it's like a scissors but it's got like comb sort of thing, and I kind of used that to trim the baby hairs, since I didn't want the baby hairs to be really long, so I tried to trim them down. So here I am again, I'm just making sure that I'm thinning out the closure. And as you can see, you guys, the closure is not bleached. The closure was actually more of like a brownish color, but you can see that the knots are not bleached at all. And I zoomed in there so you could get a better view. And I decided that I wasn't going to bleach the closure, you guys. So again, I'm just parting out about an inch from the front, and then going in with the tweezer and just making sure that I'm making that as flat as I can get it, so it's not kind of puffy and it's just gonna lie really natural. And using the tweezer, you guys, takes a really long period of time. So as the time passed, you guys, I began to get really frustrated, so I decided to use my fingers instead. And when you pluck, you guys, you want to really not pluck with a lot of force, because what can happen is you can actually damage the frontal. And so you want to really do it as gentle as possible, but still pluck enough so that you can get the hairs out, you guys. And I'm just repeating the process here, tweezing, and then I'm just going to go in with my fingers and kind of pluck out some of the hairs. Now I'm just going to cut the closure, you guys, and I'm cutting the closure in sort of like grooves, so wherever the closure kind of goes in or comes out, I kind of just follow the pattern of the closure. And I did measure the closure on my hairline. I keep saying closure. I did measure the frontal, you guys, on my hairline, and made sure that it matched up, and it matched up pretty well. My hairline is pretty kind of box shape, so I did try and cut in as many like grooves as I can. So here I'm just going in with a foundation, and this is the alternative to bleaching the closure, you guys, and this is just going to sort of dye the closure to match your natural hairline, so that way it just looks more natural and you're not causing any damage to the lace frontal, you guys. So you want to apply this as close as possible to the edge of the frontal, and I must say that this is a very messy method, however it does work. You just want to continue applying that and all the way across till you get to the end of the frontal. And I'm not taking it down to the back, since the front of the frontal is mainly where I want to blend in with my hairline. You can kind of see I know this footage is a bit blurred, but you can see that it's kind of gone a more natural looking color. And here I've already made the wig and I've fitted it, and you can see that it kind of just blends in with my natural skin tone and it just doesn't look unnatural. I still needed to do a lot more tweezing and plucking to get the hairline to look a little bit more realistic, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please feel free to thumbs up.